Hello and welcome back to White Collar Woker. So what are we talking about today? Well, it's my immediate reaction to the breaking news that Boris Johnson and the Conservative government have managed to broker a deal between the United Kingdom and the European Union. Now, it looks like I have yet to read all 2,000 pages of the free trade agreement, but from what Boris has said, he's not a man of detail, so this might not be true. From what Boris has said, it seems to be that Britain has got everything that it asked for. So immediate reaction from the UK is celebration, wouldn't it? I am worried. I am worried about the news that the European Union gave a lot of what Boris wanted. And this is why, because European Union certainly loses out on certain aspects of that deal. The fact that the French weren't able to get the fishing rights that they wanted is certainly a loss on the European Union's front. It's not going to look good for them. And you could tell that by the press release difference between Boris Johnson and Ursula, lovely Ursula von der Leyen. And this is why I'm worried. Why would the European Union give those concessions to the United Kingdom? Now, David Frost and Michel Barnier were getting nowhere. It seemed that they were just belligerently going after each other. So what it seemed like from the beginning of December, Boris took the reins and him and Ursula von der Leyen had a chat. Had apparently 5 phone calls in the last 24 hours. Now, you need to know the history behind Ursula. Lovely Ursula von der Leyen was meant to be the successor to Angela Merkel. Ursula von der Leyen is a German, was meant to be a German politician before she became head of the European Commission. So when Boris Johnson is on the phone with Ursula, he's really on the phone to lovely Angela. Now, why would the Germans, Angela Merkel and Ursula, give this to the United Kingdom? My worry is that something's broke. And I think that the coronavirus pandemic actually played into the hands of Boris Johnson. I think it strengthened the hand of the UK. And this is why I will link a bit of research from one of my favourite economists, Russell Napier. And he, in the second page, if you go on that link, it's got a chart of the debt per country. France is the most indebted and leveraged country on the planet right now. The UK's debt to GDP, public and private, everyone looks at the public debt, they forget public and private UK debt is approaching 280%. Same with the US, it's around 250, 280%. France is approaching, at the moment it's about 350%. It's approaching, by this quarter, 400% debt to GDP. France and Italy are big problems for the European Union. Because if they're going to save the euro, the Germans are going to need to bail out the Italians and the French. They're either going to forgive the debt or they're going to inflate it away. You can't inflate it away with the euro because they all have the same interest rate. You can inflate it away if you're the Bank of England, but you can't do it with the euro. You can't have capital controls between Germany and Italy because you all use the euro. Remember the whole freedom of movement, single market? That's really helpful unless you want to inflate away debt. So this is my worry, that Europe knows something that we don't. And they would not have given this concession to the United Kingdom unless something bad has happened behind closed doors. I'm worried. I'm worried for the European Union because we need a solid and stable European Union in order for the whole continent to thrive. And the fact that they've given these concessions to the United Kingdom is a sign that things aren't as good as they seem. Anyway, that's me, White Collar Woker. Please like and subscribe for any economic updates and general advice for young working professionals. So until next time, see you guys soon. Bye-bye.